I'll tell you, I just got back from Costa Rica, and the other thing that you offer, which I think is just a wonderful gift too, is that of offering people the opportunity to enter into simplicity, because we have so many shiny objects that distract our attention and that also literally create energy leaks within our earth suit. And so it's really important to take that time to refuel. I'm just entering back in after a week in Costa Rica, and just the simplicity of the basics just brings perspective to life and levity all across the board, spirit, mind, emotions, body.
I so agree with that, Lauren, because if I ever get pulled out, I just tell myself, keep it simple. You know, simple is really a cool thing to me.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
It. And
simplicity. Really, just even having that word on our radar. How can I enter this situation, lighten things up, less is more, and enter into and bring the energy of simplicity into this moment to lighten things up.
And to bring Mark into that, really, the product that he's using is mud. It's an essential. You know, it's the earth essential, and it is so full of knowledge and energy. And then we put it on our bodies. You know, in a tribal fashion that's been done all over the place.
Absolutely.
You know, Mark, this is all very. Go ahead, Dr. Rapp.
No, I was going to say this is all so interesting, and it's like this morning, my 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock program was all about eating dirt for health, and we dealt with we dealt with bentonite clay and diatomaceous earth, and I spent the whole half hour talking about the efficacy that it provides to the body. You know, when you use these type things externally, internally, both ways. And so this is very, and Mark, I've worked with several different companies. Mark, I've worked with several different companies that were marketing fulvic acid and et cetera. And they, you know, everybody claims to have the best stuff or whatever, but I want to learn much more about what you're doing, because I understand what it does, adaptogenic. I know all of that, but I'm still looking for an excellent source of of this instead of hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the source that we have is organic. It comes from the plant source. The other source is leonardites, which is fossilized, and it's it's in rock and minerals formation. And you hear a lot about that. What our source is really, I can bring you to the bog and we can go walk in it. And I'd even had the experience of falling into it and being stuck in it for half an hour, and it's okay because it just it just engulfs you. But the source that we have is actually organic, so it's really plant material that is living material. It's also a living organism. There's also good bacteria, and so even here in Canada, when we do treatments, we do a lot of shamanisms, and they also all say that when you're wrapped in this mud, it's like you're in your mother's womb. So you're getting the energy from Mother Earth, and it's a fabulous treatment for people that need those types of treatments. Energy-wise, it has all of the balanced energies that you need to balance your body. So if people do energy medicine, they work with chakras, they do meditation, being in the mud or surrounded with fulvic acid in the body really helps to uplift any of those types of treatments, whether it be meditation. I always do a mud bath meditation. It's fantastic for me. I do mud wraps regularly at home, and the only person that looks at me is my cat, and he thinks I'm crazy. But you know what? My cat actually takes a mud bath now.
Hey, well, the cat's got good sense.
Hey, amen.
I like to see that.
Well, it's pretty weird to see a cat in the mud bath, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you'll have to post that on your Facebook, Mark.
Yeah,
I don't know, because I'm going to have weird comments. That's
okay. That's okay.
Yeah, but that wrap sounds excellent, wrapping the body, because we've done body wraps with, herbal solutions or whatever, but wrapping in that mud, that I know that would work. That would work wonders.
And Mark, you're shipping to the U.S., right?
Oh, absolutely. I ship in 17 different countries right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, your website was mudman.com?
Mudman1 with the number 1.com. You can go see that. That's my personal website.
Mudman1.
One, yeah.
So when you're at the retreat, then tell me how you do this. You make a big bowl of the mud, and then people are just smearing it on themselves like war paint?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we have different ceremonies. I had a wellness spa here in Castleman, and we did 5 different wellness treatments, and one of them was to paint mud on it. Being in the tropics, then it'd be great just to let it dry and then go into the ocean and wash off. And the other one is to really wrap yourself up in cutting the oxygen with a plastic so that the fulvic goes into the subcutaneous tissue and treats the cell membrane and brings oxygen to the cells. So people who have osteoporosis, fibromyalgia, any types of inflammatory disease, that's a great treatment to do. And being in the tropics, you can actually do that outside also. And then we do scrubs. I mean, removing dead cells and activating the circulation with a mud scrub is absolutely fantastic. There are 3 different kinds. We use a lot of organic essential oils like lavender, rosemary, spearmint, tea tree, and the smells are great. I mean, it doesn't smell muddy at all. Very, very pleasant.
I'm loving
this. This is a great quote you have on your website. You say, if I can create and execute my vision, millions of people around the world will discover a balanced and healthy lifestyle. They will come to understand that the body is the temple of the soul, yes, and that happiness comes from within the mud man. Amen. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And natural healing.
Absolutely. The one thing I didn't touch upon is that I work with Rife Sounding, and so I will be able to, with each retreat, have guests. Often they come down in advance of the retreat. It starts on a Thursday and they leave on a Sunday. But I provide the space for the villa to be open as of the Monday. Some people come on a Sunday. But normally on a Monday, and they come and they settle in ahead of time and they can do treatments. So the treatments that Mark is talking about, he will be available there as well. And we've talked about that, where he can do some of these deeper treatments with people and provide a deeper experience for healing and for inflammation reduction.
Yeah,
Robert,
we have a 3-step
Robert,
process.
are you still with us?
Yeah.
Good
Robert.
stuff.
Yeah. And for myself, I work with Rife. So Rife technology is
stuff.
so comprehensive. And
Yes, it is.
It has Ebola on it. It has, I'm working with so many different people. On the island, I tend to get many people with dengue fever. And that is just, pretty much eliminated. We work with raising the immune system. And everybody can use that. So while I'm around the emissary wheel, we've got a lot of layering that's going on. And then we add Mark's products. And then we add, some Pilates. Sometimes we've had Kundalini yoga specialists, or we've had authors on the Akashic realm, different people come and flow through, musicians. And everyone's targeted for a mind-body-spirit connection.
Yeah, I've worked with Rife Frequencies since in the early 80s, and it's phenomenal stuff. It's sad that the powers in this society don't want you to do it, but, people still do it. They say, oh, you got to do it on your pets or whatever. You can't do it to people.
Yeah.
But we find a way to do things, and the frequencies, the harmonics, all of that, because everything resonates in this universe. Everything is about frequency. It's about energy, and that's why the energy healing, not drugs.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
And when we face these things, we face ourselves. So when we're looking at another, we're looking at ourselves too. So when we come to this place of love and compassion, this is what happens: is the ideals fold, and the truth of the person, the soul that's everlasting, is there in front of us. And we can just really have a good time, and our targets become so much quicker and clearer. And from that, people are walking away pretty happy and seeing changes in their lives.
Wow, that's so
Absolutely.
cool, Bernadette. You're doing incredible work out there. This is such a great show. It's such a great complimentary.
And thank you so much. And on top of that, it's 86 degrees. You can't beat that all year.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. That's
A shirt sleeve weather all year.
Absolutely.
Tank tops, all that kind of good stuff.
I wish I could say the same thing.
We know Canada is sometimes.
Well, you want good mud? It's got to freeze, so I'm freezing right now.
Mark's mud smells amazing. It's a pine smell. It's just unbelievable. Just from aromatherapy alone, let alone put it on your body. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Wow.
want to take this opportunity for both of you. Why don't you go first, Bernadette, to give all your contact information out and just repeat it
Absolutely. You can reach me at www.agape, A-G-A-P-E, which is the highest level of love, self-love. Agape Holistic Retreat. SXM is the country code.com. And any information that you want, info at Agape Holistic Retreat, SXM.com. And we'll pick that up and get right back to you. On Facebook, Agape Holistic Retreat and Agape Holistic Retreat in St. Martin. And you can find me, Bernadette Davies, as well. And that's it. So Agape Holistic Retreat, and it's www.agape, A-G-A-P-E, Holistic, RETREAT, SXM is the country code.com. Thank you.
SXM?
SXM as in Sam, X, Mother.
Got it.
That's
All
awesome.
right. Mark,
Good stuff.
let's get all your information out there.
The easiest way to reach me is at my website, Mudman, with Mudman1 being one with the number 1.com. The corporate site right now is being built, but there's a temporary site. It's at blackoxygenorganics with an S.com. There's another website specifically designed just for the cap. It's called blackoxygencaps.com if you want to go see that. It explains the delivery system of the cap. On Facebook, well, if you go to my website, all my tags are there. But Facebook, it's my personal name, Mark, M-A-R-C, and my last name is Saintonge. Now, that's pretty French, and I spell it Saint because I don't have wings, but it's easier for me to reach. So that's my coordinates.
What is Mark? What is your Facebook again? It's Mark Saint. Saintonge. But if you go to my website, you can go on the right side, and you can go directly to my Facebook from my website. Cool.
Now, is that the mudman1.com or the
Yeah.
other one? Okay.
Yeah, mudman1.com.
Yeah, because I'm going to be contacting you.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I really encourage people to think about coming to Agape Holistic Retreat and having an experience. You pick your own ticket, tell me when you're arriving, and it's all inclusive. And we really want to treat you well and have an experience where you deeply relax. The food is just incredible. We work with natural, organic food, and it's mainly raw. It's to fill up your body with micronutrients. And, there's warm soups and some wraps and things like that. But we do an amazing taco salad on the first night. Everybody loves that. And it's all raw and just absolutely delicious. So it's a good start to your weekend. And we really take breaks in between. There's lots of 45-minute breaks to walk on the beach or to swim. There's 3 pools on site. And the view, there's some photos on the Facebook and on the website, which is just being constructed, as well as Mark's. Mine is just in the midst of getting a little redraft on it. So, but all the material's there.
Cool. Cool.
Right.
That's awesome. Thank you
Way
so much
cool.
for that. I might show up on one of those retreats one day.
I hope so. I'll
Yeah.
meet you at the airport.
And
Yeah.
don't show up alone.
Yeah.
I will.
Take a friend.
You should come down in May so we can meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm a pretty spontaneous human being, so I might just do that.
All
You
right.
never know. The show might have to do something live from there one day. You never know.
Oh,
Yep.
that'd be great.
That'd be
we
fun.
got a lot of things happening this year. So I just want to thank you all for being on today. And, this has been a great show. We'll have to have everybody back on. And, just do the best you can out there. Share the love, share the knowledge, and just keep loving people. That's all
Yep.
we have. That's all we
Amen.
have.
That's what it's
It
about.
doesn't cost you a thing.
Yep, it's free, and it keeps on giving.
Have a great one.
Take care, guys.